This meeting is being recorded.
Yeah. So in the last session, what we discussed? In the last session, what we discussed? Troubleshooting, right? Key pairs troubleshooting. Key pairs we discussed, right? Key pairs troubleshooting. How can we recover the key pair? How can we recover the key pair? Right? Yeah. Not recover actually. So that is we can generate one more key pair in place of old key pair. We can generate one more key pair, right? Yeah. How can we generate the key pair? How can we generate the key pair, new key pair? Anything? By creating AMI, right? By using AMI, we can generate the new key pair. So I could not understand the replacement and addition of key pair. Replacement, how can we replace the key pair? Just open the file. Where the key pair is located? What is the location? Deepak, what is the location? Where we can get the key pair? .ssh folder. In that folder, what is the file? What is the file we have? Authorized keys, right? In authorized keys, key pairs are available. Any Linux server, not only Ubuntu, not only Amazon Linux, not only RHCL, right? Any flavors. So this file, authorized keys file, we need to edit. How can we edit? Deepak, how can we edit? By using editors, file editors. Yeah. So VI authorized keys, right? So after that, how can we delete that? Shortcut DD, right? How can we add that? Yeah, click on insert, click on I, it will allow you to add the key pair. But free tier, it will give some errors. It is giving errors. Free tier, normally free tier, we are using very limited resource, right? So that is why we're getting the errors. Normally, subscription level, that will work out. So you tried that, anyone tried that? Accepted that? Accepted? Because error accepted. So because we are using free tier, limited resource, okay? Normal subscription level, we don't get any errors. Okay. Understand, right, Deepak? Right. Yeah. So before that, we discussed about migration project, right? Migration. Everyone practice that migration. How to migrate the data? How can we migrate the servers from region to region? Zone to zone is a simple logic. That is not real migration. Region to region, and also one platform to other platform, we can migrate the data. So if you want to migrate data from on-premises to cloud, we require third-party tools, third-party licensing tools required. Okay. Yeah. So these concepts are very, very important. Migration project is very important. So make sure everyone practice that migration. Okay. Troubleshooting, key pair troubleshooting. Most of the time we get the tickets about this key pairs. By the time, simple logic, AMI. We can create one AMI, and by using that AMI, we can create new server. While creating the server, we can generate new key pair. Right? Yeah. Next one. Today's concept is a very interesting concept, very important concept, which is CloudFront. So what is CloudFront? Why we require CloudFront? So why the project teams are using CloudFront. So currently every application we are using CloudFront. So what is the importance of this CloudFront? Let's try to understand. Yeah, what is Amazon CloudFront? See, this is the definition. Amazon CloudFront is a web service that speeds up distribution of your static and dynamic web content such as HTML, CSS, JS, and image files to your users, right? What does it mean? Yeah. So normally while accessing any website, for example, we hosted one application on the main server, right? We hosted in Mumbai server or US server. From any region, any zone, we can access the application. But if you try to access from US region, from Hyderabad, if you're trying to access from US region, that will give some latency. To avoid that latency, CloudFront help you to manage that latency. So we need to understand the logic here, right? Yeah. So we hosted one application in US Ohio region. From Hyderabad, we are trying to access that. But so when we try to access that, the request will go to different routers, different routers from here to Mumbai, Mumbai to Middle East, Middle East to Africa, Africa to different regions, right? So finally, it will go to the respective region, right? Final region. That takes more time. So sending the request, receiving the request takes more time. That is why we require a service, and which is a CloudFront will help you. And also one more important concept is there here. Okay, see here. CloudFront delivers your content through a worldwide network of data centers called edge locations. CloudFront delivers your content through a worldwide network of data centers called edge locations. So we discussed about regions, zones. What about this edge location? We discussed about region, zone. What is region, anyone? Region is a data center. Zone, zone also a data center. What is edge location? What is edge location? Edge location also a data center. What is the use of edge location? We'll discuss about that. Okay. So when a user requests content that you are serving with CloudFront, the request is routed to the edge location that provides the lowest latency, time delay, so that content is delivered with the best possible performance. Understanding, right? So this edge locations, yeah, so provides the lowest latency, right? Yeah, so that content is delivered with the best possible performance. Okay, yeah. So this is the definition, which is very, very important. So this is interview question also. Most of the interviews, even last week, one guy attended the interview, right? So by the time I was there, so he got the question. So CloudFront functionality. What is the CloudFront functionality? What are the advantages of CloudFront? So if you want to configure CloudFront, so what are the prerequisites? He asked. Because that is one of the ad agency company. So that is why they are using CloudFront, right? Yeah. So CloudFront is a web service that splits up distribution of your static and dynamic websites. Okay, and web content, websites and web content. Okay. Next one, CloudFront delivers your content through a worldwide network of data centers called edge location, right? So edge locations, what it will do, edge location, it provides lowest latency, no time delay. Here, no time delay. So logically, we need to understand. This logic we need to understand, and we need to give the proper answer, right? Yeah. So we discussed about edge locations, right? What is edge location? Let's try to understand first. After that, we'll go and create the CloudFront. We'll work on CloudFront. So how the latency, how the lowest latency. So we can practically see that today. Lowest latency. How can we access the websites or application without latency? Okay. Yeah. For example, edge location is a data center. Edge location is a data center, right? Yeah. For example, this is our server. This is our server. So the server is located at Mumbai region. Yeah. So in Mumbai region, we deployed one digital application. One digital application. Right. So as a user, we are trying to access from here. Before that, okay. As a user, we are trying to access the application from here. So normally this application, if you try to access, okay, what will happen? This will go to different routers. So Mumbai region is near to our region, nearby other, yeah, within India, right? So that we can access, not an issue. But someone accessing from US, someone accessing from US region, so is trying to access from US region. What will happen? Some time delay will be happened. Or Middle East is accessing from Middle East. So the Indians are staying in Middle East or in US or in Africa or Australia. They're accessing from their region, their region. So what will happen? So the request to go through the different routers, different routers. Okay. Yeah. So if the request is going through different routers, what will happen? Time delay will be happen. Delay, right? So to avoid the delay, everywhere, every region, every zone, AWS configured edge locations, right? Yeah, across the zones, every zone, they configure the edge location like this. Example, Mumbai region is the primary data center. Around that primary data center, they configured edge locations. Yeah, these are all the edge locations. Okay. Yeah. So here, what is edge location? Edge location is a data center. What it will do? What it will do? So while trying to access the application from Hyderabad, for example, from Hyderabad, I'm trying to access this application. From US, someone trying to access this application. Okay. And also someone trying to access from Australia, for example. So I'm trying to access from Australia, for example. So when I try to access from Australia, what will happen? So instead of accessing the file from main region, Mumbai region, what will happen? First time, what will happen? It will search, the request will search the nearby data center, nearby edge location. So the request will go to the nearby edge location first here. Okay. Yeah. So here there is no file, there is no data, but the data is available in the main region. So this edge location send the request to main data center. So immediately main data center that will deliver the data into edge location. Okay. So from here, I can access the data. So once this save the data in edge location, next time onwards, when I try to access, it will give the data from edge location. So same way here, the data is changed. Same data, if the same data is available in edge location, I can access. But if the data is changed, updated, yeah, here CloudFront will help you to manage that. The data is updating, keep on updating in the main data center. CloudFront, what it will do, it will always provide the latest data into edge location. So whatever the application we deployed here, which is a digital application, that will distribute to all the edge location first. So by using the CloudFront, we can distribute the application. So from edge location, we can access directly. So instead of accessing Mumbai from Mumbai region, I can access from Singapore here. Singapore is the edge location nearby Australia. Understanding that? Everyone? Singapore or any other nearby edge location, not only Singapore, right? Even though US data centers, US guys, yeah, or else, yeah, US people, when they try to access, they can access from nearby edge location. Concept clear, right, everyone? Which is very, very important one. So currently, yeah, even though sometimes we'll get live streaming, right? Live streaming, cricket match. So cricket match is going. So we are trying to access from US, but the match is going in Mumbai, for example. So the Mumbai data center, Mumbai server, taking the data. So from we are accessing from US. What will happen? The data, the Mumbai data center, what it will do, it will provide to the nearby. So all the edge locations, not only US, all these locations. Okay. And also this CloudFront, what will happen? So every moment some changes will be happening in the Mumbai region, right? So again, when you try to access from US, normally when we try to access from US, that live streaming, this CloudFront distribute the live stream. So immediately it will provide the data to edge location. That is why it will not be delayed, no latency. So in live, we can watch the cricket match in live without any latency. Understanding, right? So the data we host in the primary data center that will distribute to the edge location. From edge location, we can access from anywhere. Any edge location we can access, nearby edge location. Okay. Sorry. AWS only. Who will? Can you not understand, but can you? Who will configure AWS? They will take care. No need to worry about. No, education is a one secondary data center, not primary. So even though, yeah, not primary, not secondary, don't confuse here. So this Mumbai region is a main data center, for example. Yeah, that data center itself act as a edge location. You understand, right? So here we have in Hyderabad we have one zone is there in High-Tech City area. Sometimes that will act as a edge location. No other data centers. So this zones and regions, they can act as a edge location. Right? Clear it, everyone? Any questions here? Concept wise, you understand, right? So first you need to try to understand this concept. Once you understand the concept, so you can easily configure that, right? So regions, edge locations, zones, we don't need to worry about. AWS will take it. But the CloudFront, how to configure CloudFront, that we need to understand. Okay. And check the latency, how the latency will be happened. So how the edge location take care of that? Okay, we'll see that. So what is an edge location? See here. AWS edge locations are data centers that deliver services with low latency to users around the world, right? So mainly this CloudFront is for live streamings, live streamings. Okay, live streams normally we use the CloudFront. So here, so as we discussed, these are the edge locations here. Look at this, everyone. So this is the original server, primary server. Here, yeah, nearby this data center, cricket match is going. Okay. So from here, yeah, the data will be distributed to the edge locations. From edge location, users can access across the globes here. US data centers, Europe data centers, right? And Africa data centers. Edge location is nothing but edge server. We can call it as edge server. Now let us go back and look on it. So we can configure the CloudFront and we can check the how the requests are going. How can we access the data? Let's try to extract it. First of all, yeah, steps to create and configure CloudFront. What are the steps we need to follow? First step here is we need a server. Create a CloudFront server. Second step here is enable the enable HTTP port. What is the HTTP port number? 80, right? And the third step here is deploy Apache application. Fourth step here is try to access Apache app from the browser. Yeah. After that, fifth step, create CloudFront. Sixth step here is step by step. I prepared the document here. I provided this document. Even the commands also I prepared here. So yeah. After that, create distributions. Create distributions, and after that, we can touch the CloudFront. So these are the 7 steps, important steps. So how can we perform this? Let's try to understand. So this document I'll share with you. So step by step, I prepared this document. Now let us go back and take one Ubuntu server. First of all, we require one server. Go to EC2 instances, launch instance. CloudFront EC2 instance. Take Ubuntu. Latest one you can take, nothing to worry. This one you can take. Yeah, so scroll down here. T2 micro is enough. No need to go with the higher configuration. So key pair, you can use any key pair. You can use any key pair. Network settings, you can use the any network. You can use the 22 port is enough. No need to give alt TCP here. Don't give alt TCP. Okay, only SSH. Yeah, 8 GB storage, one instance. Click on launch instance. Security group, I'm not giving any special name. We can use default name. Okay, click on launch instance. Once we create the instance, yeah. So now the instance is in running state. Okay, yeah. So how to connect instance? We discussed about PuTTY mobile string, two interfaces. So one more interface is there, which is a SSH authentication. How can we connect EC2 instance using SSH authentication? Okay, let's try to understand. Select your server. So if you want to connect your server through SSH authentication, how can we connect? Yeah, connect. Select your server. Go to instance day. Go to click on connect. Click on connect. Now copy this SSH client. SSH client. So by default, it is selected EC2 instance content, EC2 instance connect session manager, right? So select third option, SSH client. Copy this DNS address. This SSH address you can copy, right? Once you copy, go back to the key pair where you downloaded the key pair. PEM required here. PEM file required. So here PEM required, PEM. So I have PEM file in downloads. I use the master key here, master key pair. That PEM file is available in the downloads. Go to downloads, right click here, open PowerShell here. See here, open in terminal. Click on PowerShell here. Yeah. Now, once you click on PowerShell, paste here, which is SSH address. Understanding that everyone? Enter. So now give yes. I'm able to connect myself. Clear, right? Any confusion? Clear, right? Yeah. So I'll show you one more time. Close this. Now I want to connect this server. This is my CloudFront server. I want to connect this server. Select your server. Click on connect. Connect. Select SSH client. Copy this SSH address, not this address. Okay. Don't confuse. This one, SSH address. Copy this SSH address. Now go to downloads where you downloaded your PEM file. The PEM file location required here. Okay. Yeah. Or else, for example, the PEM file is in desktop, for example. Go to desktop. Right? Right click here. Open in terminal. PowerShell we need to open. And paste the SSH address. Enter. Now it will ask you yes or no. Give yes. So I already gave yes first time. That is why directly I'm able to log in my console. Clear and everyone. TPK will not be accepted. PEM required. To access to SSH, PEM required. Yes. PPK will not be allowed. Okay, this is my server. First of all, if you want to deploy any application, normally we need to install Apache here. Apache application we need to install. Before installing any application, what we will do? Normally in server, before installing application, what we will do? We need to update, yes. Sudo apt update. Apt-get apt both are same. Apt or apt-get both are same. Space hyphen y to update the internal repository. Yeah. So now it is updated. After that, I want to install Apache apt sudo apt install Apache 2, right? Hyphen y. Enter. Now the Apache Tomcat, Apache, not Tomcat, Apache is installed. Sorry? Not website, application. Not static website. Okay, so once you install this, just go on ping google.com. Now copy the public IP of your server, or else not public IP. So you can take the DNS address. This is the DNS address. Copy this DNS address. Even the public IP also can use to access the website. Copy the DNS address, paste here. It will not be accessible. So we need to perform one more step here. It will not be accessible. See here, just wait for 1 minute. If you want to access any application, you need to enable the port number, HTTP port number, right? But yeah, now it is not accessible. Wait for 1 minute. It will give you error. See here. This site can't be reached because HTTP port number should be enabled. Okay. Go back to server, select your server, go to security, go down here. This is a security group. Click on this. Now, inbound rules. So here we opened only SSH 22 port only, right? Now I want to enable the HTTP. Click on edit inbound rules. Edit inbound rules. Now add rules. Click on add rules. Now select HTTP port number 80. Yeah, here anywhere IP version 4. Click on save rules. Now this will be accessible. Now we are able to access the Apache. It works, right? Clear, right? Up to here it is clear, right? Yeah. Next one. Important one. Next one, we need to create CloudFront. We need to create the CloudFront. Okay. Yeah. How can we create the CloudFront? Let's try to understand. Open duplicate session here. Yeah. So now search here CloudFront. Click on this. Yeah. Now here we have different options available. So we need to create one CloudFront distribution. We need to create one CloudFront distribution. Create CloudFront distribution. Click on distributions. Nothing is there here. Nothing is there. So click on create distribution. Now distribution, yeah, origin domain. Origin domain. See here. Here we have default domains available. If you want to use this, you can use AWS DevOps batch 93 something, right? If you want to create any load balancer also, you can create. If you want to, that is not mandatory. Load balancer is not mandatory. If you want to create, you can create. Okay. Yeah. So here, domain. So we need to take the domain from here. So here, whatever the DNS address is there, that you can copy. DNS address you can take here. This you can copy and paste it. Okay. Yeah. After that, CL. Protocol, HTTP only, HTTPS. So make sure you need to choose the HTTP only. Don't select HTTPS here. Okay. HTTP only. Now port number 80. Yeah. Origin path, which is optional. You don't need to give any path. Optional, you don't need to give anything. Okay. So you need to give the mandatory field zone, right? Next one. So here one more option is there, important one, which is so here enable origin shield. These are all default values you can use. No need to change anything. So default catchy behavior also you can keep as is. Yeah, go down here, go down. Yeah, here viewer protocol policy. So if you want to give HTTP, HTTPS should not give here. If you want to give the HTTP and HTTPS, it is fine. Because instead of this, HTTP already there. No need to give HTTPS again. HTTPS. Uh, HTTP, it supports HTTP, HTTPS. So what is HTTP? What is HTTPS? Only one security will be added here. So, but port numbers are different. Port numbers are different. What are the port numbers? 443 for HTTPS. HTTP port number 80, right? Yeah. Now, so allowed HTTP methods you can keep as is. Next one, scroll down here. So yeah, restrict views you can keep as is. Next one, here. Create catch policy. This is very important. Create catch policy. Different options are available. Catch policy. So catch policy means catch will be happening, right? The data catching will be happening, right? So the policy here, different options are available. See here, different options are available. Catching optimized, catching disabled, catching optimized for uncompressed objects. Yeah, these are all, don't confuse here. Okay, so if you disable this, the streaming will not be happen. The streaming will not be happen. That is why catching optimized we need to give. So what is optimized? Optimization, right? Yeah. So you can better can go with the first one only. Catching optimized. If you don't select this, CloudFront will not work, right? So catching optimized should be enabled here. So scroll down here, scroll down. One more option is there, which is important one. These are all optional. Optional, we don't need to give anything. Go down here. Yeah. So function associations. This is also optional. No need to give anything. Yeah. Next one, web application firewall. Enable security protections and do not enable the security protection. So better you can use the, for testing, you can use the do not only. But in real-time projects, always use the enabled, right? So if you give enable here, we'll get some errors. That is why better you can go with the disable. Disable. Now go down here. Price class CL. Price class. Use all educations, best performance. Use only North America and Europe. Use North America, Europe, Asia, Middle East, and Africa. So different regions, different data centers, right? Yeah, price class. Use all its locations, but for best performance. Default one is the use all its locations. Okay, but you can choose that. But if you want to specify any specific regions, you can choose the second one or third one. Okay, so but normally cricket matches, what will happen across the world? People will watch, right? So better go with the first one. Use all its locations. But if you want to only specific region, you can give the Americas region or Europe region. Clear it, everyone? Yeah, but default one only can use. Alternate domain name, CNAME, no need to give anything. So we don't require any domain here. Okay. So domain name also not required. SSL certificate required in real-time project. The license required here, but free time not required. Okay, so you can check all these things. And after that, standard logging. Logs also, if you want to enable logs, if any delivery failed, so we'll get notified through email. If you enable the logs, don't enable the logs here for practice. Okay. Yeah, you can verify all the options here one more time. See here. So domain, origin domain should be DNS address. Okay. Protocol HTTP. Port number should be enabled 80, right? After that, origin path not required. Name by default, it will be pop up. Next one, enable origin shield no. Viewer protocol policy, HTTP and HTTPS. So here, allowed HTTP methods can keep as is default one only. Yeah. So after that, so catch policy should be enabled, optimized, catching optimized. So after that, one more step, important step, which is web application firewall, WAF should be disabled. Do not enable. That's it. Okay. Remaining all same default one. Click on create distribution. Now the distribution is creating. Wait for 4 minutes here. See here. Now it is deploying. It is deploying. Wait for 3 or 4 minutes. Once it is ready, we can test the CloudFront. So we'll be having few more concepts. So maybe tomorrow, day after, we'll work on that. After that, resume preparation, interview preparation, and ticketing system also explain. Ticketing system. So in real-time project service now, how the service now? That is for only people who are after AWS. So even though once completed the DevOps also, explain the ticketing system. Yeah, so tomorrow, day after, and Thursday also we can have. After that, we'll jump into DevOps. We'll start the DevOps introduction. Mostly by Thursday or Friday, we are going to complete the AWS. That is tiering. Tiering means two-tier architecture is nothing but normally uh, enterprise level we use. Enterprise level. So single tier, two tier, three tier performance, performance speed and scalability depending upon the requirement. Yeah, this should be, it will show you the date and time. Once it is ready, it will show you the date and time here. So wait for 3 minutes. This will be ready. Once it is ready, we can test it out. Any questions meanwhile, online or classroom guys? You can ask me if you have any questions. Mm. Which one? Server. Yeah. So because CloudFront server required, backend one server. No, no. Actually, we deployed the application in Mumbai region. That application, Apache 2 application. Application we deployed in Mumbai region, right? That application should be accessible through edge location. So the people who are connecting from US, now they connect, few people connected from US. When they try to access the application, Apache application, what will happen? that will access through edge location. I'll give you that. Once it is ready, I'll check it. I'll show you that. Okay. How can they access from edge location? So what type of confirmation will get? I'll show you that. Applications are. Applications are. So on top of the Ubuntu server, we deployed the application, Apache application. That we can access through internet from any region through edge location. Yeah, someone asking what are the limitations of the edge centers? Venkatesh for you. What you are expecting here? Every data center, every primary data center is having edge location. Even though Mumbai is also having edge location. Okay. Which limitations you require? Which limitations you trying to understand? Yeah, Venkateswar, yes, here. I give you time, wait for a few minutes. See here. Once it is ready, it is showing date and timestamp, right? This is not our time. This is a UTC time. Okay, see here. Now it is ready. Once it is ready, what we will do? Now, once it is ready, see here. Distribution domain name. Once the distribution is ready, distribution domain name, copy this domain and paste here in the browser. Don't enter this. Don't enter this. Okay. Uh, Before to enter, what we will do? So this browser is having right to top corner. There are three dots. Click on that. So here there is a option which is more tools. More tools. Click on that. So under this developer tools, click on that. Click on that. What will happen? I'll show. See here. So one more page is open here. One more page is open. Okay. So now here we can understand the data is coming from main data center or edge location. You will understand here. So wait for a few minutes, few seconds. So here that website is yeah, here distribution we copied distribution. We pasted in the browser. Along with that, developer tools opened here. Okay. Now what I will do, I just want to enter this. Enter this. See here. Website is open. Website is open by using the distribution. Now there is a name. Click on this. See here. See here. What is happening here? Miss from CloudFront. It is showing miss from cloud. Just try to understand this. Miss from CloudFront means it is accessible. Yeah. Now I'm accessing this Apache 2 from main data center, not from edge location. First time, why it is saying miss from CloudFront? Because there is no data in the edge location. So I'm trying to access this application. So there is no data in the edge location. Currently, I'm accessing from main data center, Mumbai data center. So when I refresh again, yes, the data will be, yeah, it is already informed to the main data center. Edge location, Hyderabad edge location informed to the Mumbai data center. So first time, no data in edge location. Second time, when I refresh, it will show you different options here. Xcache. Now it is miss from CloudFront. Now if I refresh again, click on this. Now what it is saying here is here. First one, miss from CloudFront. Now it is hit from CloudFront. Means Data already available in the edge location. Understanding, right, everyone? This is very, very important. This is very important. So even though this application, so anyone can access from US, I give you the URL. Can you try to access this? Anyone? The people who are in other states and other regions, can you try to open this quickly? So just copy the URL in browser. After that, wait for a second, and you can go to the three dots, right top corner, and go to the more tools. Click on developer tools. So this will be open. Can you open, everyone? The people who are accessing from other regions. First time, yeah. Once you open this, after that you can enter this URL. Once you enter this, first time it will tell you, it will give you miss from CloudFront. Again, when you refresh, yeah, it will give you, what it will give you? Hit from Cloud. Clear, right? Understanding, right? Yeah. So one more important step is there. So can you confirm anyone? Can you confirm anyone from other regions, from US or any Singapore, any other regions, guys? So URL I pasted in the chart, right? That you can take and you can paste into browser. After that, go to, so right top corner, there are three lines. Click on that, go to more tools, click on developer tools. Open that. After that, you can enter this. Once you enter this, one server will be available here. One URL will be available. Click on that. That will show you first time miss from CloudFront. Second time when you refresh, that will show you hit from CloudFront. You change the data now. You will understand. So 2 times, 3 times you can perform this. I'll change the data so that you will understand. Can you check it out, anyone? Can you confirm, anyone? So this URL you can access from any region, any zone, right? First time you'll get the miss from CloudFront. Can you confirm, anyone? Either laptop on the other. So time. So online guests, they can check it out. Okay. Miss, yes. See, yes, I saw the miss and hit. Okay. First time you get the miss from CloudFront. Second time when you refresh, hit from CloudFront. Hit from CloudFront means the file is accessible through from the edge data set. Okay. Yeah. Now, next one, important one. Now, what I will do, go to the server, Control Z to stop this, clear the screen. Now, normally, when we deploy any web application, where the web application will be saved? Anyone having idea? So we deployed the web application, which is a front UI is developed in HTML. So where the deployment happened, the path, default path, normal. Yeah, I'll show you. CD / where, okay, /ww /HTML. This is the actual path. So we deployed one application, that application deployed on this path. Okay, enter. So now I'm in the same path here. ls. So instead of this, we have index.html. Okay. So this HTML file, if you want to open, how can we open? vi index.html. This is the HTML file. So if you want to customize this, if you want to modify this, you can modify. So we modified a static website, right? Last step. Same way, you can modify this, right? Now I don't want to use this code. I don't want to use this code. I want to use different code. I want to use a different HTML code. Okay. I just want to remove this. I just want to remove this. How can we remove? DD. I don't want to use this. I want to use different application. Or else directly you can remove the file also. You can remove the RM file name. You can get one more file. Either way. Done. Remove, no lines. Okay. Now I want to add some HTML code here. I want to add some HTML code. HTML is very simple, right? Less than H1 or H2, greater than, like that. Very simple. I'll show you. So this is the HTML code. Simple line I prepared here. See here. H1 less than H1, style, yeah, H1 style, color orange, close within the brackets only we need to use the color. Greater than, welcome to Naresh IT, and less than slash H1 greater than. Simple line. So to display the message only, welcome to Naresh IT. Just copy this. Just copy this. I want to paste this. So if you want to learn HTML, there is a website, very simple website. What is that? W3 schools, line by line. You can get the output. Go to W3 schools. So you get the simple scripts. Very simple ways you can prepare them. You can learn the steps. Right? Now escape, save and quit. Now what I did here, I modified the data. I modified the data. Ping Google. Why we need to ping Google.com? What is the importance? To avoid the session timeout. Right? If you leave that, if you leave the console, what will happen? After a few minutes, session will be hang up. Better you can go with the, so if you want to leave the session, just ping google.com or yahoo.com. What will happen? Server will be busy. Session timeout will not be happen. Right? Yeah. Now, one more step, important step, which is, see here, look at this everyone. So we change the data, we modified the data. That data should be reflected. I change the data should be reflected. So now if you refresh here, it is not reflecting. Data not reflecting, right? So here also it is not reflecting. Same data. Yeah, here it is reflecting. Here it is reflecting. So directly we are able to access directly. But I want to access through CloudFront. Through CloudFront, I want access. But this is just, I copied the DNS address. DNS address, it will give you. But through CloudFront, from edge location, I want access, right? Yeah, for which what we have to do, go to distributions. Go to distributions. So there is a, but here, this should be accessible from here on, not directly. You understand it? Don't confuse it. So directly, when you want access, yeah, here DNS address contain, and we can directly access without any issues. So can you try to access anyone? Online students. So can you access by using DNS address? Can you access the web page which is welcome to Naresh IT? Can you access this? Anyone? Is it accessible? This is a very good, very important concept as well. Differences I'm showing. So actually, people, trainers normally, this explain as like major project, but simply we're configuring here. But this is one of the project. Okay. Yeah. So everyone able to access, right? Now, through, yeah, if you, yeah, through CloudFront, can you try to access? I give you URL. Can you try to access through CloudFront? Ping you. This is the CloudFront URL. So can you access the latest data? You're able to access or not? Can you click on that? Welcome to Naresh IT is accessible through CloudFront or not? Can you confirm? I modified the data in the index.html, but that is accessible through direct DNS address. But through CloudFront, it is accessible or not? Can you confirm anyone? I gave the URL. Can you click on that? Anyone? No, right? So all data is accessible. Now, what I will do, I want to update the data. So if you want to update the data, so go to invalidations, invalidations, click on this. Now create invalidation, click on this. Now here, add object paths, add object paths. Here, we need to give the slash star, slash star means what will happen? It will refresh. Instead of the CloudFront, the data will be refreshed. The data will be updated in the main data center. Okay. Now click on create validation. Once you click on create validation, now what will happen? We'll try to understand. Yeah. Now, same URL, I just want to copy and paste into new browser. And here, go to more tools, open the developer tools. Now, enter this. Now it is updated. First time, what it will show you? First time, what it will show you? Less, right? Miss, not less, miss, right? Now it is miss from edge data center. You understand, right? So data updated in the main data center. Now when I try to access, this is accessible from the main data center, not edge. Second time when you refresh here, yeah, the file data pulled by edge here, it from CloudFront. Clear, right? Understand, right? Yeah. So one more time we can perform this. One more time we can change the data. Clear, right, everyone? Online. So can you try to access that URL now? CloudFront URL. Everyone, can you try to access? Can you confirm anyone if you're able to access or not? Yes. One more time, I want to change the data from the, yeah. So CloudFront, I want to update the data here. Control Z to stop this, clear the screen. Now open the index.html, vi, index.html. Yeah, so this data I want to open. So here I want to modify. So in place of orange, I just want to give the green. 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 Welcome to Naresh Shetty. Something. Okay. Escape, save and quit. Okay. Why it is giving error? Anyone? We need to use the sudo. We need to use the sudo. If you're getting error, so shift colon Q escalator mark. Forcefully can exit. Okay. So before opening this, we need to give the sudo. Now you can modify this as green. Insert. VI we already discussed, right? VI editor. Yeah. So green. Escape, save and quit. Now it is saved. Now ping google.com. So we modified the color, background color, the content color. And also we added something extra text. Okay. Yeah. Now what we can do, you need to tell. So here directly that will be updated here. When you open the DNS address, it is updated here. But CloudFront side should be updated. How can you update that? Go to distributions. Go to distributions. Okay. So here, click on this distribution. go to distributions, click on the distribution. So here, invalidations. Now, what we can do, already there, validation, click on that. Now, copy to new. So here, just enable this, click on create validate. That's it. No need to give, no need to add new validation. Now it is, what is happening here? What it is, now it is in progress, means the data is updating in the main data center. Data is refreshing. Once it is completed, now what we can do, we can go back, take the same URL, open the new browser, paste here, open, go to more tools, developer tools. Now enter this. Now it is accessible. Click here. Now it is showing here. Directly hit. We just updated. Data already pulled. We haven't created new one, right? Yeah, we haven't created the new distribution. So within that only, right? That is what it is showing. Directly hit. Now we are able to access this data. Right? So like this, you can modify whatever you want to modify, you can modify. The data, for example, live streaming every moment change, right? That will CloudFront directly distribute. Yes. So we use the Apache tool. After that, we modified the HTML. After that, use live streaming is from beginning live stream only, not websites. For example, cricket starts. Okay, so immediately the data will be synced with the edge locations. So once the CloudFront enabled, so that will move to the main data center first. From there, CloudFront distribute to the edge locations. No need to update it manually. That will live stream will be happen through CloudFront. No application, nothing. That is streaming. Okay. Clear, right, everyone? Concept wise, you understanding, right, everyone? This is a very, very important concept. Okay. So make sure everyone practice this. Any comment? When we first made changes to the index for Western 5, it was doing that this. But now it's very yeah. We already second time we already. Second time we haven't updated. We haven't created one more. Yeah, I'll show you. Yeah, got it. One, I understand that. So here, second time what we did here, existing one we updated here. So once existing already created here. That is why, so it is already available in the edge location. So very faster it will take. It will not give any latency here. But if you want to change entire content, so that first it will take from the main data center. But already there, small change only, right? Yeah, that is why quickly. Which one? So, yeah, so just copying, right? Same data. So if you want to create new one, that is different. But if we you can create new one. If you don't want to copy that, just remove the old one and create the new one. Remove the or else create new validation. New validation. For example, I don't want to use the existing ones. I don't want to copy the existing one. So here, click here and copy the existing one. I copied the existing one. That is why access from the edge location. So I modified the edge location that will reflect to main data center. But if you want to create new one, that will be saved in the main data center. So by the time we'll get the miss. Shall we do it one more time, or else is it fine now? Yeah, just a minute. So one more example, one more time, we can create the. For example, I just want to modify the code in the server first. Okay, clear the screen. So here, sudo vi index.html. So here, I just want to modify the code. Red. Set. Insert red. Here. Don't remove this. I don't remove this. Okay. Escape, save one. Right? So the data is modified. Now ping this to hold on. Now what I will do. So go to first of all here we are able to access this, right? That is fine. Now go to distributions. Click on invalidations. Okay. So copy the URL here. First of all, okay. Don't directly access here first. Okay. So here what we will do, go to more tools, distribution. You can keep it as is. So after that, what we will do, go to distributions. Now I don't want to copy the existing one. I don't want to use this. I want to create new validation. Can you come again? Browser, hold output on. If you don't refresh, hold one only. Cloud front side, yes. We need to refresh that. That will be changed. Now, if you try to refresh this, same old data, you can check. Old data. But here, I just want to refresh that. I just want to modify it. Go to distributions. Click on create. Yeah. Here we need to give the /star. Click on create invalidation. Now it is successfully. See here, wait for a few seconds. Once it is ready, you can test it out. Online guys, you're following right, everyone? Yeah. Now it is completed. So go back to new browser. First of all, yeah, once you open this, enter this. Enter this. Now it is updated. See here. But here, click on the distribution. It should show what is this? Miss from CloudFront. Again, if you refresh this, what will happen? So first time it will take from the main data center to edge location. From there, we are accessing. First, it will be accessible from main data center. Second time onwards, it will hit from the edge data center. It from CloudFront, edge data center. Like this. This we need to understand. Right? Clear, right, everyone? Online. Right. So once you practice this, make sure you need to disable. You need to disable, otherwise charges will be applied. How to disable, I'll show you. Yeah, so go to distributions, click on distribution, CloudFront distributions, select the distribution, disable, click on disable. it will take some time to disable. Once it is disabled, you need to go and delete this. Right? Without disable, it will not allow you to delete. Right? So once you disable this, it will take some time. So after that, go to AWS console instance here. So select your instance, go to instance state, terminate instance. After that, after a few minutes, this will be disabled. Refresh here. Take some time. Once it is completely disabled, it will be enabled. Delete. It will give you, will allow you to delete the distribution. Clear, right, everyone? So make sure everyone practice this. Right? Any questions? Anyone? Questions on Tadagadli? Cloud computing. Which one? Cloud? Cloud computation. Configuration. Cloud configuration. What configuration? Cloud is AWS. What is the configuration? Yeah. So we can wind up here. Any questions online? Okay. So make sure everyone practice this. If you have any questions while practicing, you can take the screenshot and post it to the group so that I'll give you solution. Fine? Yeah. Thank you all.